You know the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is episode 128. Ladies and gentlemen, we back. We here. I am in the building. They are in the building. I am here with my nearest and dearest of friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Backyard Band's comedy podcast, the number one comedy podcast. I say that with my chest every time I get on this microphone. 128. We here, man. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am your humble and gracious
host.
Vibes, Minister.
Signing in is your man Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka your favorite godfather, your favorite uncle. You know what? It's popping. Let's get it popping.
The final will be a deadly day.
Don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by shareholder of the podcast. Familiar at this point, he's a member of the podcast.
Yeah, he's a member of the podcast.
At this time, if we do live show now, we have to find we'll find a step ladder for you.
No, we need to plan according to his business schedule.
Look at the pot calling it to black with busy schedule. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Shaw, talk to them.
It's Mr. Back to Back Classic.
Don't know.
The video knows it. Bella and I just seen it. Faces Award assigned it. It's a girlfriend's favorite videographer. Mr. Greg Shots.
Award-winning Dada.
Wow.
Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, back from hiatus.
That hiatus day on top of Mount Sinai.
This was the longest one, I can't lie.
Powerhouse.
Hey, I got the power.
I'm back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your only powerhouse of the podcast. Talk to me.
Get your lungs ready.
No. If they lose guy, let me stop where I can stop. Just start. He's not going to hold. Let's just keep it.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour. That was the longest one you've had so far.
Bro.
It's been a while. You were holding
it's been a while.
I don't know if it's my mic or it's my headphones. It's always sounding very weird. Yeah.
So it's the way he just complained like a child. Plug him before here. That's crazy, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. If you haven't checked out episode
way better.
If you haven't
reduce it for this.
There's no reducing for this.
Oh my goodness. God damn, it's so loud, man. Reduced it for you.
There's no reducing for this one. This is the master for you.
You want to sound, you got sound.
You know, I'm listening one ear.
You might need to switch in between.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen episode 127 with AJ Styles, please go check it out. That's a very humbling episode. We tell a lot of stories about our upcomings, shortcomings, wins, losses. And yeah, man, you get to find out actually, I was a stand-up comedian in his former life. I got the powers. Gandusa.
It's luck. It's good luck. My grandma always says that. It says it's good luck.
We got clean up on aisle 7. But yeah, if you haven't had a chance to go check out the episode, please go do that. Shout out to AJ Styles for giving us his space and allowing us to, break bread and have a different conversation and just like and have all that fun conversation. Shout out to Vibes Lounge as well for having us, for sponsoring us, for having us in their space. Yeah, so go check that out. Again, keep leaving comments, keep leaving all that fun stuff in the building so that we can keep checking it out. But yeah, it's episode 128. Before we get into all of that, I just want to quickly all that is going on, I just want to quickly apologize for my inconsistency. It's been a busy few weeks, and so things have not been happening as they should. So I want to urge you people on YouTube, please forgive me. But if you are like Spotify or the audio version, we're consistent. But you see that YouTube that people are always waiting for, you might have to switch to Spotify so that you can come back to the YouTube. So I do apologize for the inconsistency and not like getting things out quickly, but it's been a busy time and it's only going to get busy. So if you guys fund us, I can hire somebody to
do it for us,
to do some work.
I mean, there's no need to apologize because there's a lot of work in the background. At least content is still there. It's just not the one you probably like the most.
And people see it on social media. This man is out every day. But out for work, not out for fun. let me correct that.
They will tell you that, and when you finish, come back. We're still waiting for you. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Shamsi, how you been?
I've been good. I'm back from my, what do you call it? Mount Everest hiatus.
Yes.
It's been good. I missed you guys.
We missed you too, eh?
Sure.
Even though I saw you guys, but like, it's been different not being around and actually doing the recording and stuff.
When Shamsi said she was coming to the comedy show, I was shook, man. I was like, what? What? I wasn't afraid.
It was low key. It didn't need much effort from me. I didn't drive, so it worked out.
Gotcha. Well,
thank you, Amina.
It was good to see you.
It was nice. See,
that one time.
Bro. Close to last minute, I just say, what if Shamsi say she cannot come again? But then I was like, okay, it's not too late, like late in the night. But the thing in my head, because even when I'm like, okay, we gotta stop somewhere to buy food at a certain time. So
I had to feed myself because I was fasting. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good to see you. Your chair, we've tried to keep it warm. So shout out everybody who's tried to keep it warm in the meantime while she wasn't here. Real OGs. While we're doing shout outs, I want to shout out to, so I did a comedy show yesterday. Shout out to Toby Solebo for having me. Amazing comedy show. Had fun. Solebo, yeah. I met somebody who's a listener of the podcast.
We did too.
We did, yeah. I was gonna let you finish.
We'll tell you the story after.
I was gonna let you finish.
So this person is a rich friend. Everything how rich this person is.
Are we going to meet him too?
Are they reaching up to hire somebody to do these videos?
I don't think so. It's a lady.
Baby, calm down.
Baby, calm down.
She's so rich that she's not on social media. I had to follow her on LinkedIn.
How should they listen?
No, they have money when you follow them on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Like I had to follow her on LinkedIn.
Oh,
meaning, let me show you my job.
See her bio says she's an induced pluripotent stem cells.
Why?
But play that thing. Maybe calm down. Pluripotent.
Can I read it?
Pluripotent. And now induced. They inject them into her system.
It is what he said. Induced pluripotent stem cells.
So that's what she works like that industry.
Oh,
medical
where she was okay. I thought that's her.
That's what you need to say. Just biotechnology in medical field.
I thought she is induced pluripotent something. Now which are the things?
Oh, okay, I understand.
You understand? Oh yeah.
I don't
which one you understand?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
The only problem is that the name she gave me is not the name on her bio. So I don't know if I should shout out this actual name. Anyways, man, shout out to you.
No duo.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You know yourself.
True.
Appreciate you. She came up to us and she's like, "Yo, hey, Mr. Dre from the podcast." I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, she's a fan. She's a listener. So she sends her love and regards to all of you.
Where was this?
At the comedy show.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Queen. Appreciate you. Keep listening. And she's put on a couple of her friends. So I just wanted to show her love.
Shout out
thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And you guys saw somebody somewhere?
It was at the
Asake concert.
because if we slide it, then we have to transition into
Okay,
the Asake.
let's do how everybody has been then. How's everybody been? How's your mentor? How have you been?
Oh, my mentor. My mentor has been great. Everything has been good. Leading from the concert, the week has been a lot stressful, but yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Okay. Greg, have you been?
Please, somebody send him therapist. Somebody send him therapist.
You didn't even need to say
It
anything.
is a therapeutic treatment. It is a therapeutic treatment. Now they need. Wait, you won't go that with this spa? I know they hear that spa where they pop in. Maybe don't do hot cup, hot stone.
For instance, I've actually been good. I've been good. It's just the last 2 weeks has been new territories. Yeah, let's just put it that way.
New territories.
New territories.
New territory unlocked.
Yeah.
It be like say they send you go Mad Max, bro. you be there Marvel Universe. They send you go Mad Max.
But Black you go put that.
Oh, okay.
I'm dead.
These guys are in a different world. Okay. So Shamsi,
I'm back.
you're back.
Collecting you went.
Mina is good. Michael has been in a different universe. For me, I did a comedy show yesterday. So again, like I said, shout out to Toby Solebo for having me. Great show. Prior to that, I've been working. And then before that, I did industry night. So shout out to Luxor.
Oh yeah, industry night. How'd that go?
It was good, man. It's good. It was as good as it goes.
And Shawa was there, yeah.
Shawa was there.
And Ojo, the cousin. Now those two I know.
saw that, yeah. And
the only thing I want to say
wasn't it Kennedy too, or no?
Kennedy OG performed.
OG, okay.
He was a dropping special guest. The one thing I want to say is, man, like artists, man, like there's no need performing 5 songs and all your 5 songs are unreleased music.
Yay. Unreleased.
Like
nobody's gonna know.
Like
aren't you supposed to vibe with the peoples? No.
The truth is, the songs are good. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But if they don't know
5 of it unreleased. Come on, fam.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the only issue I had. And if the person ever hears this, the person will know I'm directly talking to them. And it's me calling you out because I know you're a dope artist and you can do better. There's no need to have all that in the vault and just give it to us and expect us to just like automatically like it. We need to take it on the road, you know, play with it, sing it in the shower before we now say, okay,
Let's
we
jam.
like this song. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, shout out to Luxor, shout out to the whole team, Sweep Tail, Hustful for having me. And then, I guess coinciding with the reason why the episode is being recorded today, before we go into the specifics, I had the opportunity to host Asake's concert.
Where's it? Boom, boom, boom.
Concert live in Toronto.
Baby, calm down.
Not that one.
Calm down. Tawakkaf ya habibi. I'll do it for you.
So I had the opportunity to host the Asake concert. I think the better part for me was I was able to share that moment with my people. And I think that's what matters. That was what mattered the most to me. It didn't make sense to be doing that and then have like random people just say, "Hey, I saw you did well." So I was honored to actually have.
Honestly,
we're glad to be there.
It was a great feeling to come down the stairs and then you see your guy on
Were you guys
stage.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. Oh, good.
You came to the stands with us eventually.
No.
I came when he came on. He's asking when he came on.
Because
No,
We were there from the start.
We
From
came
the start.
earlier when they were still doing sound check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they weren't letting us in once
they
the
were doing
sound check
sound
was
check,
over, they let us in.
Oh, okay.
We were
Like
able
the
to
first
go
group
all
to
the way
come
down, say hi to him, and then go back.
OGs.
Yeah, the real.
It was really cool to like come down the stairs like that's my guy.
I want me to talk. Where are you going?
Yeah. Yes.
I want me to talk. Where are you going? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
My guy. What do you mean?
I'm my guy.
But the thing is, they didn't. We were afraid because we were like doing one step at a time once we got closer.
Those people that are on the sand, they are directly in front of the stairs.
Yeah.
So as we are coming, every step we take, we are getting closer to them. We're like, when you go talk, when you go talk.
Like we're looking at them, they're looking at us, but they're not saying anything.
But we would not do too much and say, okay, let's go, you know, to this
to the
thing.
front.
Because the rest of my I say, I go climb say how they look. Yeah, like.
If they actually allowed us to do
But
it,
congrats,
we'd be
man,
up there.
congrats.
Thank you, appreciate
I don't know if it's congrats to this guy too because damn, Mad Max.
I feel
no,
when it
no,
comes
wait.
to when it comes to
So
Baby, calm down.
when it comes to Michael's situation, I feel bad. I've apologized to Michael I think 10 times already.
That's crazy.
Because
you know the funny, but I actually forget that you want to put me onto this project.
You don't bring this back to yourself.
I apologize, but it's a good experience. There's stories to take away from it.
You're gonna learn from it. Yeah.
You're gonna learn from it for next time. But without wasting further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're all here tonight, we want to get into a night that Toronto stood still for Mr. Money himself. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things happening, but let's get this out the way because Michael will not say anything
Until it gets done.
until we get done with this. But yeah, man, Asake happened. And we all have different perspectives. That's the crazy part.
Very different.
So I want Michael to start.
Please.
But
should we leave him for last?
Let's say the shout outs that will now lead that.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, do the shout outs.
So
basically, we were at the concert at I think it was towards the end.
It was when they started bringing people down.
Yeah, when they were the Asake came out, we were dancing, jamming, all of that. She didn't say anything in the beginning. She was just next to you, like dancing and all that stuff. Towards the end, when it was like shut down, she turned. She's like, "You guys look familiar," because the girl next to her was talking to Emina.
So there are two girls. One directly right beside me is not the one that is familiar. Is her friend that is 2 seats next to me, right to my right.
And they're like, "Oh, you look familiar. Some podcast, right?
Podcast.
We're like, yeah. We're like, is she gonna remember the name or not?
And then she did.
And she's like, backyard best.
Can you imagine? They came to my office to still shine. They came to my workplace.
The thing is, we needed this because unlike you, we don't get spotlight.
We didn't.
Idea.
So it felt nice.
I collect their name.
Yeah.
They is Tejiri and Chido. Chido is the one that actually listens.
Yeah.
Right? Tejiri is a friend, and I told her you gotta go.
She said
Since
she
you're a
will.
friend- yeah, she said she will.
So
and then my family friend I saw her did a baby shower last weekend as well. Shout out to her. You know, the people have started using coin words. She say make her help her anchor the games and the stuff. She knows say make her host and make her
Anchor.
I say wow, you have studied English. So shout out to her. But I met a girl there that actually knows Naza. They went to school together. Her name is Enobong. She listens. And yeah, so shouting out to her as well. So I told her to keep it. She's not a vivid or avid. What did they call that thing? Avid listener. Yeah, she's not a avid. I told her may avid. I told her she should avid.
As if avid is an actual word. It's like avid.
And then when I said
not avid. The other one.
When I said 127, she shouted. I said no. Stop one by one. One by one.
Don't worry, you'll forget yourself.
Yeah. But yes, shout out to them.
Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys, man, for doing the Lord's work. All right, man. Asake, Michael, what do you want to start?
I don't even know where to start from.
Start with your perspective. I feel like I need this one to be last.
So
and then we can do our perspective.
I want to give a big shout out to the people that did the show. First of all, I want to show them love. I'm not even trying to like bring down the show. That's not about that. I just want to say, like, in doing such a big show, I believe they were not prepared for a lot of things. That they paid for at the end.
Yeah.
Very political, bro.
It gotta be.
Yeah,
I think that we didn't need to outsource so many things. A lot of things were outsourced, and because of the fact that things were outsourced, there was no cohesion.
They were outsourced
Too many-
expensively.
So too many people with opinions inside the
Not even that. It's just too many people that didn't know really what was going on.
because everybody's speaking to different people.
Yeah, and again, people are being outsourced. And people are being flown in on the day of the show. Like, you should be here a week too, so you get familiar with things and know what's going on.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, you know what? As you're talking, me, I'll be interjecting.
Yeah,
small.
that's fine.
So, what you said, point on, right? A lot of things were outsourced to people that I feel like were not familiar with with the experience that we're about to have. You know. No disrespect to them, right? They did a very fantastic job, and I'm sure they are very great at what they do, right? But I feel like there are some things that should have been, because Asake is such an ethnic artist, right? Some things should have been
Prepped.
Some type of way.
Some things should have been outsourced to ethnic people. Let's put it that way, so that they understand the experience that we're about to have, right? You know. Outsourcing to someone who is not, first of all, who is not Nigerian is one step away from the experience we're about to have.
Yeah.
And then outsource to somebody who is not African, we start
further.
You know, it's not further, and then,
away,
you know, and then that's somebody who's from the Caribbean. It's not like this is not
You
Burna
gotta
Boy.
explain everything that you're doing and the reason behind it.
This is not Burna Boy that appeals to
Everybody.
This is Asake that even appeals to a smaller part of Nigeria. It's not even everybody, you know, because he speaks a lot of Yoruba and all of that. So I'm sure a lot of people don't listen to him. They just like the vibe of the song.
Yes,
right? So the experience we're about to have is a very ethnic experience. It's not Burna Boy that was a little bit mainstream, right? So I felt like some things should have been outsourced to more ethnic people who would understand exactly what's about to go on.
Yep.
Back to you.
I mean, they lead the charge. So yeah, I mean that could have been handled, you know, differently. And there's been the conversation of like, should Asake have been at Scotia Bank? I think with the right packaging,
he could have.
They could have done
100%.
They could have done Scotia Bank with the right packaging. Again, I'm not going to answer questions that I don't know the answers to.
Yeah.
But with the right packaging, with the right planning, with the right implementation of things,
With the right timing.
as well. Was Asake I think it was like a Mission Impossible. 6 weeks to do all those things.
To be honest, I don't think the timeline was the issue.
I don't think timeline was.
I don't think the timeline was the issue.
I think it was.
No, I don't think the timeline was the issue.
You know, some people.
It's not the main issue, but it was an issue.
It was
I
part
think
of
the ticket
issue.
pricing was the issue.
ticket pricing was because a lot of people.
But then again,
That's a
if
given.
those prices were put, but it was a year before, people were made it work. That's what I'm saying.
If the prices that the show eventually went for were the first prices, that show would have sold out since.
Quick.
Yes.
Since.
And then then they could have put
They
them
could have,
up.
then they would have put them up closer to the show.
Yes.
Because a lot of people have
Yes.
FOMO, right?
Yes.
So I think that's actually what you do, because
like-
a lot of people waiting for those tickets to crop.
The economics thing makes sense.
Yeah.
When demand is high, when demand is high, supply has to go up, and so then prices will then go up. But demand, when you started something, you started on the low, especially when you don't know how it's gonna go. When you don't know what the risk, you don't even know what the risk you're taking is. You have to start play it safe, and then as supply starts to go up, then you start to increment. And I'm sure nobody will have a question with that. But then when you have to go from the top and come to
Those
the bottom,
pre-sale tickets were crazy.
Yeah.
It's also a thing that people have told me. I've heard it, that they didn't know he was going to be in town until like last minute.
okay, I don't know why those people.
I don't know about those. They're actually quite disconnected. No, the majority of people
Even
that
the
were
bad press, the
even
bad
the
press
bad
that is
press,
hard
even
from the
yeah.
tickets made it popular.
Yeah. Even the bad press made it up because
those ones are just evil.
for some reason they just don't want to.
He was gonna be in town. So much so that they
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
don't treat your artists. Again, that's what I'm saying. The outsourcing thing affected a lot of things because you don't have a pulse on the culture. You don't know who really is who. Like the incident with Fusi Hype. Fusi Hype is that guy.
Yeah.
Him giving the jersey is part of the whole.
It's part of the experience.
It's
Yes.
So you
expected
kicking him out for giving the jersey
Exactly.
is just
Was
it didn't make any sense.
It's textbook. It makes sense, right? Textbook wise, it makes sense.
For every show I went to, Fusi has given a jersey.
Yes, because those shows were done in context of the culture, right?
Exactly, yes.
But if you don't understand, you would think. I mean, textbook wise, right? He was doing something that
he's not supposed
to be doing.
Yes.
But from history, from context of where we, if you know Fusi Hype,
You know
that
what's
is what
coming.
he does.
Yeah.
That was what I was gonna say because like
But that's-
Yeah,
if
so you let
if
him.
you bring Fusi to your team, you should know what he's about.
And that should be something.
Yo, see, about that one,
that should be
about that whole
something
team
planned
thing, what I
for.
would say is like
Yeah.
they were not accountable about the whole team thing.
They were
They're
not.
not.
At some point, you don't even know who's in the team anymore.
Yeah.
At some point, at some point, you don't know who's in the team.
Yeah.
And
Messed up.
that even got worse as we started to fill up the venue backstage, whatever. Like,
Oh my
some
God.
people that I've never seen. Like, I'm on the team group. There's like 300 people on that. I'm not even just up to 300 people in that group. So at some point, like, you don't really know who's who. So yes, so somebody might have had him. Again, there's no chain of contact. There's no chain of communication.
Yeah.
Is everybody's talking
And there's
differently.
no planning. So the person that he talked to probably knew that he was going to give the jersey, but everybody else did not.
with the artist.
Yeah.
We didn't have one person talking to the artist. We had multiple people talking to the artist. And that's why
Oh my God.
Like the
information-
openers.
Yeah, the openers.
Yeah.
So the opening acts. And that's why information didn't flow properly. And so when it's like, oh, I'm taking care of this person. No, it's supposed to be one single chain of command going
No,
to
but
everybody else.
did Fusi Hype really have to inform them that I was giving him the jersey though?
I mean, like, yes and no. Yes,
If you
in the
wanna
sense
go-
that
yeah.
you need, like, you are like, yes, in the sense that it's a courtesy.
Yes.
But no, in the sense that we know.
Yeah.
You've been signing jersey for the past
He has been
2
signing.
months.
Everybody have seen that.
He's
jersey.
been
So-
posting that jersey
Everybody have
since.
seen that.
So
jersey.
like, and the person hired you to promote the show,
Yeah.
knows that you're doing
Knows
the
you're
jersey.
doing it.
So what person is to say, oh, hey, by the way, Fusi Hype is going to be here. He needs to give
The jersey. After that, it's
his
done.
jersey. Or we should try. What if it's backstage? Let's try. But then you don't have a conversation with Fusi Hype. You don't tell him anything. He doesn't know. So again, like I said, like there's no chain of communication. There's no information flowing. So Fusi Hype is going to do what Fusi Hype does because right from the jump before the show, we were promised certain things that wasn't fulfilled.
Yeah.
And I understand there's other things going on, logistics, show prep, show running, so we can assume that you forget all those things. So obviously, without communicating to Fusi Hype that, oh, by the way, we can't fulfill this promise that we made, and not telling him that, he's going to act accordingly.
Of course.
Because he's worked hard for what he's done.
Exactly.
And everybody knows that that's Fusi Hype
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So again, the blame goes around, to be quite honest. The blame will go around.
yeah.
The only thing is, at the end of the show, when everything is said and done, there needs to be some sign of accountability, and then, the person that hired you to promote the show knows that you're doing the jersey. So what person is to say, hey, by the way, Fusi Hype is going to be here. He needs to give his jersey. So again, the blame goes around, to be quite honest. The only thing is, at the end of the show, when everything is said and done, there needs to be some sign of
apology, something.
A professionalism, whatever you need to do. Has that been done? Maybe to some people. Maybe they're waiting to. Maybe they're waiting for. Maybe it's turn by turn. Maybe
maybe on the wait list.
On the wait list.
Yeah. That's bad. For it to be
and something list. I mean,
for it to be a wait list.
That's what it feels. That's what it feels like, and that's what I'm going to go with. You know, benefit of the doubt. Michael was brought on the show to do the BTS stuff.
Yeah.
In the sense that I said, hey Michael, I just called Michael. I said, hey Michael, man, we're having a meeting at Scotia Bank. If you're not doing anything, let's go. Let me introduce you to this guy.
Oh, that's where the video from your thing where you posted.
Yeah, so Michael helped me shoot the video while we were in there. It was like really quick because we came late because we didn't get Starbucks.
Is that what we're actually late?
No, that's not what we're late. That's not what we're late.
No,
it's for the comedy.
You don't want to say why you guys were actually late.
So we ended up getting to the meeting, and then I introduced both of them, and then obviously Michael shot something for them on the side, and they loved it, and they brought Michael on. But I had one Michael, and I told Michael of all, at least I tried to. But Michael went far and beyond, man. Michael was there every day from Monday till the show day.
Yeah. Doing the work.
Again, lack of communication.
oh my God.
Michael wasn't communicating certain things. There's some days that Michael didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
That wasn't communicated properly.
No. In fact, let me correct what you just said. It's not like there were some days that I was not supposed to be there. There were some days that I'm supposed to do something, and that thing gets moved or that thing gets changed, and I'm not communicated to. Right. For instance, the Raptors day. Right.
That thing pained Michael.
The Raptors day, I was supposed to follow him to the Raptors game.
Right.
Yeah.
We were all supposed to follow him to the Raptors game.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to create the whole contents of the Raptors
Behind the
experience,
scenes,
right?
Yeah. We brought Asake to see the Raptors. Yeah.
Right. So I got there, and somehow, because there was a production crew that was supposed to produce the actual show on Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I got there, and somehow the production crew that was supposed to produce the show on Friday,
Is there?
they are there to produce the Asake Raptors experience. Right. And I'm confused because I'm like, initially I thought they were there for a meeting.
Yeah.
So I'm still gearing up. I'm so excited for these Raptors, blah, 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 right? And then they tell me, it's only a few of us that will go. I'm like, okay, even if only a few of us will go, I know I'm going. I know I'm going because
you were not told otherwise.
And I'm the one taking the content.
Yeah.
The other guys are just going to sit down by him, courtside, and just chill, right?
Yeah.
I'm not chilling, I'm working, right? So I'm like, okay, if anybody's going, I'm definitely going.
Just like hot and rain free. I think few days and every day.
What is going on here? What the heck? So anyway, I get there, and then it's time to go. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, the game is supposed to be like 7. 6:30. Nothing. 6:40. And then Asake comes down, goes straight into the car. I wasn't even informed or anything. So I wasn't even ready. And then
to even film.
And then he already left before I heard, we're not going anymore. The production, they were the ones that would cover the experience. And I'm there like, guys, I drove 2 hours
to come
here. I didn't have to come here today if I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, no. When he comes back, we'll do something else. We'll do something else. We'll do something else. I'm like, okay, no worry. If we're going to do something else when he comes back, no problem. I wait for him to come back from the Raptors game. Wow. He comes back, goes straight into his room. Yo, how far? The thing that we're doing, just 1 sec. And everybody's busy doing. I'm like, I was there till like when? 11 p.m.
Jesus.
Nothing. I did absolutely nothing. That day I was so pissed off. I was like, you know what?
Because you could have been doing something else.
I could have been in my house.
Yeah.
Watching Netflix.
Or at least watch the game and see Asake.
Do you understand? Yeah. Like
something.
Yeah, like I actually like sit down there and watch the game and hype them and hype him from the comfort of my home. So I don't know, okay.
Now my guy.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think two things that I really don't like in my craft or in this thing is, one, when I'm supposed to cover something.
Yeah.
When I'm paid to cover something and I don't get to actually cover it, it feels like I just wasted somebody's money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or when I actually get paid to cover something, I cover it and you don't use the content. I'm like,
what's the point?
You could have saved the money and saved my time. right? So it's like, especially if the money is not plenty,
Yeah.
and the amount of work that I actually puts is now more than the money that it's like,
Yeah.
so it's like,
Yeah, I think this is the last thing I'll say on Asake. Again, shout out to the promoters. It was a great show. It was successful from certain points. Could things have been done better? Most definitely. Will they take that and move
From
forward?
our perspective too.
I do not know. What I will say is sometimes we are presented with an opportunity that we are not necessarily ready for. And sometimes it's humbling, and it's okay to accept it.
Yeah.
And move on, especially when you don't have certain leverages, certain connections, certain confirmations, or you don't have control of certain things.
And fear of losing money.
Well, that's a gamble. But once you feel like you don't have all those things in check, sometimes it's just it's not right to push forward, because then you only available, or you can only present information that you are aware of. When everybody's looking to you to create that information, but you can't because you're depending on somebody else.
Yeah.
Right?
And that person is depending on somebody else.
Exactly. So and that's where a lot of miscommunication happen. Again, I'm thankful for the opportunity. Definitely, I'm always rooting for the culture. I want to see big things happen. Do I want to see another event at Scotia Bank? Most definitely. Will it happen? Can't tell you.
There was a lot of mixed reviews on social media. It was like divided in half.
I said Twitter is against the show.
Yeah.
No, Twitter was
Twitter is for the show.
Twitter is for the show.
TikTok.
Instagram was against the show.
Instagram and
TikTok
TikTok.
against.
TikTok
Was making fun of the show.
Making fun of the show.
We're making fun. Yeah.
That was how I saw it. That's how I saw it.
What time did we get there?
We got there 7:15.
Okay. So we got there super early. But regardless, usually Scotia Bank Arena, when you get there early,
We wanted to get there early.
There's already a lineup.
Yeah.
Like the doors are opening. There's a lineup for people to get through the security. There was pip.
It didn't look like there was going to be a show.
We were like, this is
I will
canceled.
show you directly. The security was looking at us, walk back and
You're
forth.
good. They're like, you're
They
good.
were like, you're good. This is the
Go
entrance.
ahead.
This is the entrance.
We're walking around. It's empty.
Shamsi was like, when I was at Bonner Boy, the line was up to there. So maybe they have not opened the door.
Yeah.
Security, the emotion. I said, not be security.
And the guy was like, if you guys looking to go in, come in.
Come in.
I'm like, how? We go inside. We get there. We're like, they're still doing
Sound check.
I'm like, when is show supposed to start if they're doing sound check?
Again, just miscommunication.
Yeah,
Logistical
because we also
nightmare.
received set list.
Yeah.
no, you know what? In
We
their
received
defense,
who's
in their
supposed to go
defense,
through.
the sound check was late because the setup was late. Yeah, the setup took the stage setup took a lot of time. Why? I do not know, because I'm sure those
Are
guys.
they not supposed to be professional in
Yeah,
setting
those,
up?
yeah, those guys are professionals.
They should be.
Why? I don't know. To be honest, I feel like something happened there because, like
But is it on Scotia or is it on the people producing
100% on Scotia
the show?
Bank.
Was it?
Yeah, because
They're the ones that
they were the
built
ones,
the
they
stage?
were the ones that built the stage
They are
from
the ones that
morning. They were taking their sweet time. I don't understand how. Why? As at like 5-6 o'clock, they were still setting up the screen.
Do you think they were doubting that this thing was actually going to happen? So they were just slowing it down.
You know, I don't want to. I don't want to pull any. I don't pull any
They're
song,
like,
but
let me not stress myself on building something if
Did
nobody's
you
going
not
to
see
show.
that around 9 o'clock? We even saw them. We'll be like, it'd be like say they go cancel the show.
No, like the way they were
Around
standing.
9, the way they were standing,
Yeah.
we saw the men in suits. We're like, these people are not here for the concert.
Yo, they were having a
Yeah.
full meeting next to
They
us.
were
We're
having
like,
a full meeting next to us.
I'm like, Amina, get ready. We're about to go home.
No, there were a lot of things. There were a lot of things from Scotia Bank Arena that didn't make sense.
The
Like,
staffing.
yeah,
There's a lot more people.
way more people than
Like,
that.
that time there was nothing.
the screen. You know how outside Scotia Bank Arena there's like screens of
Yeah.
shows that are about to come up.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Asake was almost never there.
Yeah.
You know, every single random time we went there, it never came up.
Yeah.
All year round, every single show came up on that screen, but
Yep.
Asake never came up. So it's like there's some things. It's like,
I mean, like, I'm gonna speak on this and say allegedly that this show was an uphill battle.
On Scotia.
Between
Scotia and the people.
Yeah, between Scotia and the people, because Scotia, like,
Is it because they didn't trust the people? Because usually they deal with
so
like
the
Live
rumor-
Nation and all them
the
people.
rumor is that they were going against Live Nation to get the show.
Oh.
So maybe there was some politics.
There was some
Politics.
politics. And Scotia Bank and Live Nation are partner venues. Partner, like they're partners. So
Which means
there's a lot of venues that Live Nation owns in Toronto now.
Yeah.
And so obviously Live Nation can't own Scotia Bank.
Yeah.
So they have a partnership that they will bring their big shows to Scotia
True.
Bank.
Yeah.
Live Nation owns Ticketmaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Tough times.
So it seems.
So you're taking a contract allegedly from these guys.
Yeah.
And you're working with them.
And now you're working
using
with-
their platform.
Yeah, you're using their platform and you're working with their partner venue. So it's an uphill battle.
A lot of things make
Explains why
sense.
a lot of all the money is an uphill battle.
No, a lot of things make sense now. Like if that is the case, it makes total sense
because
as to how everything's going on.
Something just didn't make sense. I'm like, is it like are these guys really trying to frustrate these promoters to make sure this show is like
Not happening.
it's not happening or is a big flop? Like because
I was
just didn't make sense.
in the WhatsApp group when there was a sort of postponement of the Edmonton show. The WhatsApp group went crazy.
You go carry popcorn.
It was crazy in the WhatsApp group, man.
You know what? You know when you were like doing this whole, you're watching the WhatsApp group. Like this was us at the actual show because we were there from start to finish. So me and him are just, what's happening next?
Yeah.
Oh, they canceled openers. What's next?
Yeah.
Oh, they stopped these people.
Oh, is
What's
it our
next?
turn to say our own
Yeah, you
point of view?
you can chime in.
Start.
No, it was, again with the openers, it was again to my point, outsourcing this service because if you had hired somebody that knows all the openers personally, they would have figured a way to make it happen.
We know this because we know you. But from a perspective,
But let's talk. We don't know you. We don't know. We are audience.
perspective of a spectator, like the friend that was right next to us that came to us,
Yes.
that we met in. I
was
met
a
in the
girl that-
bathroom. She came to us and she was like, "What'd she say?" She sat down. She's from Montreal and she's friends with one of the performers called Soji. She was like, "Oh, do you know what's going on? Like, there's supposed to be people coming on, and we're looking at the time. I'm looking at the set list that I was sent. I'm like, hey, these people are supposed to be on from time. Why is AJ and these people on stage when they're not supposed to be? What's going on? I'm looking at the time. This next performer is not here. This thing." And she's like, "I just got a WhatsApp message said that people are getting canceled and he feels really bad for them, and he didn't know that he was getting canceled." Next thing you know, she gets another message. He got canceled too. And we're like, wow, what is going on? We're like, this person is gone. This person is gone. I'm like, they can't cancel, you know? I'm like,
and then
Tommy.
she asked, who do we know? Yeah.
Yeah, we're
When
like,
she mentioned Tommy, it was like, oh, she got cancelled too. We're like, hey.
we're like, no, they can't cancel her. Like, she posted on social media. She did all of these stuff. And we're like, we're waiting. Next thing you know, everything is canceled. We start seeing DJs MC after MC doing their show, trying to hype everybody. Femi is doing light up, light down. We're looking at ourselves like, you're doing light, but like half the arena is empty. So you're seeing light here, emptiness here.
The lights go bright in the space.
I tried to get a wide shot of that particular experience. And I just stopped having a close shot.
No, you can't.
I was like, oh, you know what? Let me get a wide shot of this. You look very nice. I'm like, no, you guys are scanty.
Your media
Let me
guy.
focus.
Your media guy did magic on your thing. Like
No,
the thing that you
Dre
posted.
that chopped. Dre did a lot of chopping.
Oh, the one that
No, but the shots were
Dre did a
good.
lot
The
of
shots were
chopping.
good.
he supplied some of the shots.
That's what I'm saying. Like you did magic.
No, see, that part, the
was not that.
only way to do that was to get close-up shots.
Because my view was not that. What I was seeing.
When I was watching that video, I said he's reaching, and then that part comes. I said because he get where the video goes. I said I know this angle. No. And then he called, and then he do like this. I'm like, oh, I like this shot makes. Yeah, all the second by second, I was picking up. I'm like, okay.
And the way he mixed it with the people like dancing and jumping. I'm like, wow, no, you're doing your job. You did your job. I was like, wow, this guy did it.
Are you giving him my handshake? I edited the video.
Oh no, I'm not sure which handshake should give me back.
No, he didn't shoot me. He gave me the white.
He gave the crowd shots.
I gave him the crowd shots.
Sorry.
The cut swing do.
No, but she's talking about the crowd shots now.
No,
that one.
She was talking about both of them. She didn't mix
both of them.
Okay,
She mixed both of them.
Yeah, I'm like,
to make it look like.
give my flowers too.
So it's like basically
What happened after? All the people came on.
Yeah.
Femi did his thing. Then we're like, next thing you know.
And shout out to Dre for actually,
hyping the people.
Because nobody was coming on, eh?
Yeah.
People were dancing it. Bro, there were some Asian people, bro, that just dancing to Afrobeats. Like, they have routine.
No, you were getting them hype.
Yeah,
I was seeing
hype,
up
bro.
there in the 300
They look
section. They
Vietnamese,
were
I
going.
think.
Till this very moment, I wish that they all stayed on stage longer.
Yes.
I wish they stayed on stage longer because even
There was a whole hour after they cleared the stage.
doing nothing.
Yes,
Nothing was
that's what
happening.
I was gonna
And I was
mention.
pissed. I'm
I
like,
wish they stayed on stage longer.
canceled the opening concert. You canceled the openers.
And the reason
to
that
have
was
an hour plus.
the reason
of
why that
dead
happened.
time.
Because it was like all hype, Orphan getting
was
everybody
'cause
hype.
there was
Next
no
thing you know,
There was
crash.
no communication between the back end and the front end.
Yeah.
There was no communication. There was just assumptions.
No, apart from the fact there was no communication, I feel like in a situation like that where
You don't have openers.
there's a timeline.
Yeah.
The timeline is not meeting the time anymore, right?
Like the time.
Yeah, the line,
The time, no
the-
line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
the time, no line.
Yeah.
The time, not the line anymore.
You know the line
right?
anymore.
You are supposed to. That's the time to put on your troubleshooting hat,
Yes.
right? As opposed to sticking to the
Your adaptability. How you
Do you understand?
Yes.
Adjust to situation.
go outside, come from leave backstage,
Yeah.
go outside,
Let's see what's going on.
see what's going on, feel what's going on there until you know what's happening next.
Yeah.
Don't stop what's happening now.
Don't stop what's happening now.
Yeah.
Until you know what's happening next. Don't stop what's happening now because
I like that.
and especially if everybody's feeling what's happening now.
Yes.
You guys were. It looked like Obi's house.
Yes.
Like, it was going.
Yes.
I was back. There were some people that were. They were loving it.
We were vibing to the music.
yeah.
We
So I
were
was like-
enjoying. They were playing old school. We're like, they need to put this in the
hype,
club.
everything was going so well, and then all of a sudden I wasn't hearing anything.
They
I was like,
cleared the
"What's going
stage,
on?"
bro.
It was crash.
And then I came
full
outside.
Crash.
I came outside. The funny part of that particular part was I don't know where the smoke was coming from.
Bro, that's
But-
You know what Emina said? He said they're using smoke to hide the empty seat.
Empty seat.
I swear. I came outside. I was like,
they want to do bush calabar.
"Why is there smoke everywhere? Why is there smoke everywhere? Where's everybody?" At this point in time, people are already like leaving the arena
Yes.
and like hanging outside.
Bro, outside was
no.
crowded. That whole circle,
Crazy.
That whole circle was crowded because I thought,
I walked out
it was
there
empty. Yeah,
and I was just hearing Yoruba everywhere.
Bro, you could not walk
It
past.
was like Lagos.
what did you see? What did all those Yoruba uncles and
Yes,
aunties?
they're just walking
those
around.
are them.
Cherry
Outside was
Cherry
crowded.
Yoruba across
Yeah.
the room, man.
Bro, I couldn't go up the elevator because at every point in time the elevator was full.
Oh, they get elevator.
Yeah, no,
We
the
didn't
elevator
know.
now
Oh, we
to
did
go
not.
to the.
He has. We don't have.
No, but the elevator was to. Sorry, let me
No worry,
let me mention it.
Oh my
And
God.
while we were there, we made up our mind. We're like, okay, if they cancel the show, it's all right. We're having a party here already. That was when all the MCs were on there. We're having a party here already. Like it looked like they're canceling the show, but let's just ride with
But I
this.
also felt bad because people were complaining, saying that they had to buy tickets to come and watch their artists play. Like the managers,
Yeah.
the dancers, the stuff. And we're looking at us, oh, that sucks. And we're looking at each other like, we paid money.
And then the girl that was complaining initially was like, I asked her, so you're gonna stay for the show? She was like, no, I'm gonna go. Once my person said they're going, that she's gonna come. Like, oh, that's tough.
You know what's crazy?
And they made that. It was like they made us buy the tickets. Like even them as the friends were like, oh,
Be like, we're all separated because look, my guys are over there in 300 section. I'm here. I'm like,
As she
whoa.
said it was expensive. I'm like, yeah, tough times.
I still think that when they canceled all the, because this is what I saw. What I was told when I was getting on stage was that it was just gonna be Iron Damager. But we said if anybody comes on stage, we are gonna show everybody love. I didn't want to be on stage that long. I was like, yo, I didn't need to be there that long.
Yeah.
I've gotten my clips. I've had a good time. I can get off. We all know the MCs and DJs.
Yeah.
So it's easy to have a communication with them and say,
Come
on, let's rock. It's easy to network.
Yeah.
When they canceled the artists, I think there were about 3 in total that ended up being put on the show that night. They all just went in their respective corners. If they had come together and said, yo, like,
Let's do something.
what can we do? You know, if they had like, I understand you're upset, but a part of me thinks that they could have done things a little bit different.
You mean like the openers?
Like the openers. I know where Soji was.
Yeah.
I have this. You know, you know when like there's a picture of an NBA superstar that had like won a trophy. I was just in the locker room, just in the dark, holding the trophy.
That's Kobe.
It's Kobe. So
Yeah.
that's that. So imagine Soji like that in the locker room without the trophy.
Because he got cancelled.
Dark shits on.
Mina.
Oh,
You mean that?
my bad.
He said he's not holding
Emotional
Lenny's
intelligence.
logistics.
So I feel
Emotional intelligence.
I feel like if they had just
No,
like,
I'm that.
I feel like if they had just like, you know, come together and say, hey, let's talk and see what we can make this happen. Because it's the Scotia Bank Arena at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're not like, I don't know when, like, obviously we're hoping that we can come back there, obviously, but you don't know, man. Burna Boy didn't have anybody from the city, just his sister and a few DJs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't know what the next one is going to be like. So it's like, but.
And what's just said is the reason why this particular show was so beautiful, because
it was done by our
because
people.
it was done by our people. They were like, look at how many photographers were there.
Wow.
Everybody, and I'm so happy because everybody had an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And they were going to give even more people opportunity, but because everything was just all over the place, right? Some people didn't get the opportunities that they would have. They do deserve, right?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, God's willing, these people get this opportunity sooner,
Yeah.
right? Sooner than later, right? But this was an opportunity that was really huge for a lot of these people. Not even in a clout way per se, but just portfolio wise, right?
Yeah.
No, portfolio wise.
Yeah, portfolio wise, like,
Because it doesn't need to be sold out. You just gotta say you work on the Scotia Bank Arena.
Even if you didn't pay them.
Yeah.
This was good portfolio for anybody, right? So it's like,
Which is why I applaud and appreciate you guys for sticking with it, right? Because
No, you applaud this guy.
you guys were you guys were in the same situation. You get me? And on top of the work you guys are putting already, the work, I'm not even talking about the hours, because the hours were long, crazy long,
Crazy long.
But you guys stuck with it and then did it just, like you said, the opportunity to be there.
No matter how frustrating it was for you.
I think, go ahead. Sorry.
And for the artists though, I get where Dre is coming from, but seeing what had happened to Fusi, I think I understand where they're coming from, especially when they've told you they're not putting you on anymore. I get if you stand around or whatever, but imagine they went on and be like, okay, they're gonna try to see if they can entertain. What are they gonna do? No, people could call them out, like something could change, and they'd be like, oh, why did you go on stage when we told you not to go?
No, I'm not saying going on stage, but like that time it was dark for an hour. If we had used 20 minutes as artists,
no, but then that's still them going on when they've already told them not to go. I mean, I think,
I don't understand.
Wait.
Which part are you talking about? Which part are you talking about?
Like, to be honest, from when the MCs finished, even
When
the
the-
MCs were on for longer.
Oh,
right?
you are saying they should have just put the artists out.
No. I'm not saying that, because Dre was saying the artists could have done something. They could have come together to think of something, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I get where I'm coming from. It's safer to not, like, even the opportunities. Imagine they went on and then they are being scrutinized for taking advantage and being called out publicly, right? That is soiling their name on top of them being their time and effort being wasted. You get what I'm saying?
But it's not really wasted because Asake was gonna perform regardless.
At some point, we didn't know that. At some point, we didn't know that.
Honestly,
At some point, we didn't know that.
From a backstage perspective.
But that's the job of you saying. But then again, this is just me, man. I think if they said, okay, let's go on. You send an MC out there, but ladies and gentlemen, are you guys excited for Asake? He's back. Like, you know the thing now, he's back in the building, he's there, he can hear you guys, but we're gonna get through some opening. They had one song.
Yeah.
One song per artist. One song.
They could have been done.
They could have done it.
And
But then they
still
told
have
him,
time to be there.
I
Forget that they scrutinize you. Take your clips. Take clips, edit it, put it out there. Who's gonna care?
Yeah.
Put location Scotia Bank Arena. You know
Who's
how
gonna
big
care?
that is.
Again, I respect what they did, but the fact that they canceled this artist, 2 of them left the venue already, like right away.
No, but they were well within their rights to leave.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
They're aware with it. What I'm not saying what they did this.
They didn't come there to.
I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
From a perspective of get your bag without them ruining it.
Is the without them that I don't want.
But we respect though. Like they didn't respect them enough
for them to
so
put it there.
So you telling them to stay
and it to be worse that they stayed.
Who did they respect? Who did they respect?
They didn't respect anybody. That's what I'm saying. But it's like asking them or expecting them to still try and troubleshoot in the midst of respect.
But some of the artists stayed and watched the show.
Yeah, but they're not going to go and stick their head up.
Not everybody has the same disrespect tolerance. So it's like,
I guess.
Like, I see what you mean. It's also a thing of the fact that you fully posted on social media that you were going to perform. The whole hour goes, the performance happens from Asake. And
you also have to consider the fact that your friends...
We don't even see you. And your friends paid money to come and see you.
Come and see you. Come on, you owe them that much. That much.
No, it's not on them.
No, it's not on them to make it happen though.
It's not like they had chance and then they be like, oh, you should only perform one song and they now vex and be like,
no, the timing that they gave everybody was one song. Literally.
No.
I sent you the set list. Mostly one song you guys.
It's 5 minutes.
Intro, song, outro.
No. I'm well aware of that. I'm saying like, because also from the video that Tommy sent, she was like they cancelled them on the show on the day of, and then on the hour off. Yeah. But she also mentioned that they later told her to perform like
they asked her to perform.
Yes.
30 minutes. So they told her right to perform, but she already checked out of it, right? So let's say they told her. If anything, what you're saying could apply to her because now
they asked her again.
Giving the go ahead.
Because they gave her another opportunity to be part of it.
Another opportunity. So she could tank and just be like, okay, let me get the clips, But if they didn't tell her, if the other people that they didn't tell, they've cancelled and they didn't even tell you, okay, you can take this minute and you want to stick around, like, but that's what, I don't want to fuck around and find out.
No, there's no over that, but that's what communication is. Okay, you don't talk to them directly. Talk to the person that's in charge of the performers.
Right.
How far? Like, there's already performing. Can you talk to them and see them and see if we can still go on?
That's
true. And let them handle the situation. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least you take the chance.
Exactly. So that's where I'm coming from. I'm not saying what they did is wrong. Everybody, however you want to approach the situation,
it's up to you.
It's up to you. But I'm just saying, if it was me, this is how I would have done it. There's no way I would have 10 friends buy tickets, come all the way from Montreal, whatever, and then they cancel me and I'm now in my feelings.
And I don't answer messages.
And I
don't.
You read it, you just stop ignoring some answering messages. Like, I get where you're coming from, but man, I think I looked at it. What would 50 Cent do? That's how I looked at it.
What you're saying kind of makes sense. And then similar to what you said to like,
there's no really wrong answer.
Like Tome, for instance, right? She's first of all, she's well within her rights. Just say no the second time. Because first of all, the whole cancellation was handled with so much disrespect. First of all, and then I mean because
there was a lot going. There was a lot that happened that went into making her decision of not performing again.
So she put out a video, and in the video she also mentioned about her not having a change room. Yes, right, which was, in my opinion, like. So in the Scotia Bank Arena is huge as fuck. Why she not have a change room? In the promoter's defense, right? In the promoter's, there's no defense. Now let me just defend. Let me defend this one. Let me defend small. In the promoter's defense, right? All the rooms, backstage were used for what? For different things. You can't still promote performers already. So there was a promoter suite where all the promoters were. Okay. There was another suite where the production was. There was a suite for all the workers to like unite and like have meetings and eat. There was one room though that was assigned that wasn't used. That was Rotimi's room. Rotimi never showed up. Yeah. Then give it to her. But we didn't know that it wasn't going to show. We didn't know. It makes sense. Right? We didn't know that. But like at the time that they found her, you knew. You knew. But like at the time that everybody see where communication goes. See where communication goes. My question is, at the time that everybody found out that he was not going to show up, was it the same time that they were asking her to perform again? Okay, so
I wasn't there for that.
so man, everybody was already in the arena, right?
Okay.
They gave them a general room, right? So
But then they didn't take into consideration that she's the only woman or something. Was she the only woman?
Yes,
But I think that's people that are handling the backstage production.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's no.
So it's all the communication situation.
the thing is for them to give her
it's-
our own
it's
room.
deep gone.
See, like for them to give her own room, right? We mean like they have to literally give her like a
Not
whole
even
room.
like her own crazy ass
You know what-
room,
you know
but
what,
don't give
though?
her a nasty ass bathroom that she was
You
talking
know
about.
what?
No, there was a general room, and then
she couldn't change in front of them.
Yeah, she couldn't change in front of everybody.
You know what though? If they wanted to, they could have.
They could have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
going
which
to say.
room would they have given her?
They will find
Because
it.
all the rooms were occupied.
Scotia Bank is big. We didn't go to all the rooms. I
We
don't
didn't
think
go
we
to.
went
Yeah, we didn't go to.
Scotia Bank Arena.
All the rooms were not given to the promoters, but the rooms that were given to them were used.
I'm gonna
That's
say
what I'm
something.
saying.
I'm gonna say something
So
crazy.
I don't
but
know.
like,
I don't know if I don't know
But
if they have to pay more for more rooms.
But even the fact that it could have been a thing where they could have timed it, said, "Hey, okay, this room,
you have this room for this time.
this time,
Yes.
do your thing."
Yes,
and
yes,
we're gonna switch
yes.
it around. They could have done that.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Waiting, I done the here since.
Because that's happened before where we've done
promoters.
shows in
What are they doing backstage? What are they helping backstage?
They don't promote finish now.
That's why
That one.
This is
And like, if you want special treatment, go to your private suite up there.
For me, waiting, I done the here now, sweet. But so many people left with bitter feeling.
You're right. Because that one I did not understand.
Sweet, it's too sweet, but
What do you mean promoters
who chop the
do?
sweet?
Promoters
Promoters occupying. At least, no. The thing is, I can't be mad. They are put in one room. Nobody said
No,
they
the
come
promoters
put-
were- the
at
pro-
least it was in one room.
But for what
If they want to,
purpose?
it's okay. If they want to convene, I'll be like, oh, this is
Convene
yeah.
what?
You understand? I'll be like,
Me-
oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
here.
No.
Let's pop one bottle for us doing it. No. They still get up because
I'm gonna say it because I know he's not gonna say it, so anybody says it. Yeah, I heard promoters were changing outfits for what? For what?
they want to promote now.
Are you getting on
They need to wear different hats when they are promoting.
Are you getting on stage?
Yeah.
You're not getting on stage.
You have to call out who said this to you.
Hey, Jesus.
Baby, calm down.
I'm not gonna allow the person that said it to me. Yeah, I just heard.
Baby, calm down.
No.
At the end of the day, man, we need to take care of
You
our
tried.
own.
Yeah, we need
Take
to
care of our own.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, people will come and go.
Yes.
In terms of this show stuff, and then we are left by ourselves, and then we have
Yes.
to deal with each other at the end of it. So,
Cheers to Scotia Bank. We're getting more.
amen,
We're getting more. We're
amen.
getting more.
Amen.
We're getting more. We're getting more. Yeah.
All right, now you want to jump into that Shakes thing?
Just to add on what you're saying,
Okay.
I think it's very important that when we have opportunities, we should empower. We should remember those that have been with us
Yeah.
from through the journey.
Yeah.
And we should prioritize those people.
Yes.
Remember them the right way.
Yes, we
Yes.
should prioritize them in anything, in communication, in premium treatments. You know, people will support. So the money part is not always an issue, right?
Yeah.
Just treat people with respect, right? Because I'm sure
Respect.
They'll come back to you.
Yeah, because I'm sure everybody there could have done it. All of us, they could have done it for free, right? With the right words, the right treatment, and all of that. But you know, even the little that was promised is looking shaky, right? So it's like all in the name of you know other things that were you know all in the name of other things that
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be cut off
like-
from this episode.
all in the name of
Dre, just close eye, just push upload.
Just say.
You know the funny thing. Somebody had the audacity to compare this assembly with Usher.
assembly.
We're not gonna go there.
Let's not go there.
We're not gonna go there. There's no point.
All I know,
Anyway,
all
there's
I
no
know,
point going
don't
there.
be comparing nothing with no Usher.
Oh no. So I just feel like at the end of the day, right? Like I feel like this guy should like prioritize your community.
Yes.
Right, because all these people coming from outside, they will come and go. You know, you trying to please these people coming in from outside, they will come and go, and all of that. And the people that are supporting you will still stay. Right? You know, like I think that's what I've seen.
They will come correct for you.
Yeah,
they will
like,
push. They will do all the effort needed.
Scotia Bank Arena was a big stage. It was a big opportunity for everybody, whether we're paid or not.
Yes.
Right? It was a monumental, historic moment.
Yes.
And
everybody
I feel like,
had a stage to shine, bro.
Everybody in the city would have benefited from that. But it just wasn't done.
And the other thing is, you guys should not be hoarding media pass. Give it to them.
Yeah, give if they be
Those
media.
guys, they create like
No, give those guys who carry only iPhone.
because when you think about the media from the press after Burner versus the press after Asake, it's clear night and day.
It's clear. So many people are giving opportunities.
Bro, till yesterday, people are still posting.
Yes, now.
Hey.
Like,
because they did the work. Like,
so please don't hoard media passes, man. They're good they're good for the culture. But yeah, man, Ashake's performance. Do you guys want to talk about it?
Yeah. So the performance, please. Well, before I get into it, I was like, do you guys know how much time he was supposed to have performed?
First is first.
That's my first question.
Let's give Asake
His
props.
the flowers of saving the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that performance was really the performance that we needed to
get over
to
forget the last 3 hours.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Yes. No,
that was the exact performance that we needed to forget the last 3 hours.
And that's why. Yeah. No, he's right.
No, he's right.
And that's why when he said, "I'm not here to perform. I'm here to have fun."
Have fun, yes.
We understood
We are here
it.
to have fun.
We understood it because there are instances that we thought he's gonna be taken out. Security was ready. All of that.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy kept going. This guy kept
they,
ignoring security.
well, they paid for extra time.
They paid for extra time. Wait, did they pay? They were paying as the time was getting used, or
No, it was cut off at 11:30, I think.
yeah,
It was
okay,
cut off time.
Okay.
yeah. But like, man, the guy was going.
How long was he supposed to perform?
I have no idea what.
Oh, nobody knows.
No, I think it was supposed to start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's supposed to
For
go
2 hours.
So it was supposed to 2 hours 15 minutes, I think.
How much you get? 1 hour.
I think
got
it
an
was,
hour, 10
it was
minutes.
barely
An hour, 10
one. It was barely 1 hour 10 minutes. Yeah.
An hour, 10 minutes.
Lovely.
And hey, he did his thing.
Yo, for that
did-
1 hour
he
and
did
10
his
minutes
thing.
was great.
I just was like,
I just
when I blow, I want to have fire pyrotechnics.
no, that thing, bro. That guy was enjoying it. But the guy was shooting.
Bro, see, if I like, that's my next bucket list. Fire as an MC.
He was enjoying. He was enjoying that fire.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know the funny thing. There was an angle he was. I thought he would come a bit later, and then when I wanted to record him, I said, if you just shoot this one, drop gun, I not record. Instead they shoot, I'm like, if you just shoot, I not can record. When I now press record, you just drop gun.
Yeah. I was
Pissed me
afraid. I was afraid for his dancers because he was shooting very low,
Yo,
and those dancers were there.
when it comes to the performance itself, please,
They danced.
why skateboard?
That was.
I was holding my hat. I said, this is his suit.
Allegedly,
This is a suitcase.
he's having midlife crisis.
No. The skateboard is his thing, bro. The guy came down
Is
from
he
the private
he doesn't
jet in
even
a
know how to
skateboard.
skate.
No, but-
yeah, he had it like I saw the videos. He was holding it
Yeah,
while he was in the.
But my thing is,
he doesn't have skits.
My thing is, you can have your own skateboard, but don't bring the people
Don't
trying to do the
now bring
skateboard.
people.
They almost killed you on stage.
Bro, they were
do you mean?
they were jamming themselves.
The skateboarders.
They even knocked down Asake at one point.
No, because there was no formation.
There was no formation, no space
Don't bring it.
for that kind of stunt.
was
Asake
no
himself
formation.
cannot skate.
You know what's funny? I saw those guys backstage and I didn't know what was going on.
Bro, initially when I saw them backstage, I thought they were just some random street guys that just came to skate in Scotia Bank Arena.
Honestly, they came out. Everybody around us were like,
What?
"What's that?"
Bro, almost 8. Like 4 on this side, 4 on this side. And when they are crossing it, they were just jamming themselves.
They're doing tricks,
Their tricks
falling in the middle.
are not
They're not
working. They're not tricking. Yeah.
The person I pitied the most was the babe that was spraying. I don't think she realized we were spraying 100 bills.
Bro, 100.
Yes.
Bro, the people that they were spraying
Fam, it was 100.
she was having so much fun. I don't think-
Who was taking the money?
It was falling. Like $300.
US dollars,
No,
bro.
actually, I think she eventually took the 2 that was on her head,
Yeah, but-
but 2 are already falling on the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah,
So I don't know if she went down to pick those 2 or somebody actually picked it.
Another person don't snatch him.
Normally, now.
Yeah.
She was just the guy shaking
She was
the
just
eyes.
like,
That's why people need to be focused. Focus.
You can look and hold.
You know the funny thing is, me, I will carry the money even if it was 1.
bro.
Even if it was 1. And you didn't even notice whether it was 1
See,
or
funny,
a 10.
man.
Oh, you
See,
told
apart from the girl that was being sprayed. Okay, you know what? Let's give her the benefit of it that she was
My friends.
she was lost in paradise. There was one girl standing beside her That girl was looking at the money on her head, and she still saw it fall on the ground. Pick the money.
No, she has agenda. Maybe when the money fall, you go step on her.
Or maybe she thought it was fake.
Hold it down.
Fake.
Maybe she thought it was fake.
It's the money with the vibe.
You understand? What's an insult?
It's the money.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
She was so mesmerized. But
the dancers were on point. The dancers on point.
The dancers
They honestly, compared to
so much work.
Burna, compared to Burna, the dancers did their thing a lot more. That Burna was like basic dance moves. They were like actually dancing.
But Burna's dancers are also his backup singers, no?
Yes,
So, yeah.
but like I didn't hear a lot of singing when they were doing the thing. So, but they still did good. It was just like if you're supposed to be a dancer. You're supposed to do something.
All I can say is
Especially
for what they paid for the stage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
They better use that stage.
Die.
The band too. That drummer.
Oh yeah, composer.
He carried the show.
No.
Composers, come on.
Yo, he carried.
Composers always killing.
He carried.
Yeah, no.
He carried.
fact,
He did his thing.
In fact, I can even set a claim that they didn't even kill it like that.
They didn't even kill
Because
it like
they are way better than that.
Did you go to Davido?
No,
Oh,
that's why.
Oof, no, they're killing
They don't
it.
play for Davido at.
What was it?
yeah.
it's true,
Composers,
it's
it's them.
true, yeah.
Like however money they are
So
charging, they deserve
that
it.
was not even their best.
No, it's not their
No,
best.
that's not their
Best?
It's not their best.
Not even close.
Soundcheck was like 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Not even close. Oh,
soundcheck was fun.
no,
Oh,
those
do you
guys
know
are
they
something
didn't
else.
perform?
Yes,
Composers perform.
because usually
I know,
they
I
perform
know.
their own.
They actually performed. They didn't perform.
Yeah.
No,
They
didn't-
get solo.
They didn't book them to perform.
They didn't book.
They booked them to
They
back up.
probably
They just booked them out. It was not Asake.
Mm.
Remember when Davido was the composers, they had their own flyer that they performed.
But he had Ashake's back. Like the way he was getting
You
him.
remember when the lights came on?
Yeah.
Right? I was like, okay, composers are coming first, right?
Yeah.
It didn't go like that because so it makes sense that they didn't get paid that part.
Yeah.
Because when Davido performed,
He
right?
performed first.
They came in as an act.
Maybe
Themselves. Like composers came in to open.
Maybe
like after they opened.
Yeah.
maybe they cut Asake. Maybe they cut the composers.
Maybe they cut their sets. They cut their sets for that part.
So you guys are openers. You guys.
Yeah, you're part of the openers. Because that's what they do. They do that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then all of them will now go to their sets.
Yeah.
Right? And then simmer down.
Maybe
and
they
then
would have.
that
In all seriousness, maybe they would have if they had done the sound check proper, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So they did a proper sound check.
Damn.
No, I think on another part of the whole show that really pissed me off. This allegedly, the road to me part, I was so angry.
Yeah.
The one,
I was so
of him not
Again,
showing up at all.
The one of you not showing up. at all.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
Miscommunication from the front end and the back end.
No,
Because-
it wasn't really miscommunication because
because the front end did know that he was not coming. The back end knew he was coming, so they didn't tell the people that the front was coming. So they had cleared the stage allegedly
For him.
for him.
no, but why it wasn't coming is really what is.
We can't get into that.
We can't get to that. Okay,
Can't get to that.
We can get into that after the podcast because I want to know.
okay. We can't get to that.
From non-affiliates, we feel like maybe he thought it was gonna be a flop, and he didn't want to come.
That was our perspective.
I can confirm that is true.
That is
Okay.
true. Yeah,
That is true.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
true.
So
Or-
he was probably hearing that it was not filling up. It was not going. He
His
was
manager
like, I'm not
his
moving.
manager, who is his DJ, was there.
And he saw that the place was canty.
He was like, this is not going on.
How the place go feel so fast, I still don't know because
Bro, I was
No, but
shocked.
the thing is,
He got filled when Asake got on stage.
No, see, the thing is, Scotia Bank Arena was full because the
people were around.
I think there's a thing. I think there's something in Scotia Bank Arena that counts the people in the building, right? And the guys that work at Scotia Bank Arena said that there were more people on the perimeter than in the arena.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
That there
true.
were more people hanging in the corridor
And it's
than
also-
in the arena.
yeah.
So it's like
I
it
went-
was
and
And it's
also bring
also
people.
the people were around for last minute tickets, so they were ready to
Yes.
like
There are
get
people
in,
downtown. There are
knowing
people
that
downtown,
he's not
yes.
gonna come in until like
Yeah.
10 p.m.
Yeah, so how to get people from outside inside the arena was the issue, and that's why I felt like you guys should have been on that stage more. Because the more that happened,
Yeah.
the more people would have come in
because they will
But
hear the music.
That 1 hour dead space was the
dead.
downfall.
It was
That
bad.
1 hour dead space was so terrible.
so
It was
bad.
so bad.
well, hopefully,
Emina was napping.
We could hear. Yeah, I was napping. No,
hopefully
He told me, "Wake me
like
up."
I told her, wake me up when anything is.
I think I remember these two girls that actually left. I think they were saying, "No, let's go," something like that. I was like, oh,
Bad money, yo.
like I'm sure I'm sure because me, if I was actually attending the show and I came early, I would be so pissed off. I would leave.
Yeah.
Like
I get you.
so you can't even blame themselves.
So in wrapping that up, who would you like to see at Scotia Bank next as an African artist?
P-Square.
What'd you say?
P-Square. Who would I like
You
to
said
see?
P-Square.
Now it's different they can pull it off is different.
The way Shems is looking at you, I don't think Shems
See,
believes you.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
P-Square can sell out Scotia Bank Arena.
No, I'm not talking about Scotia. I'm not talking about selling out per se.
Yeah,
Just,
we're not talking about selling out.
P-Square can sell out Scotia Bank Arena. What are you talking about?
Baby, calm down.
I'm not coming down.
Baby, calm down.
Wait. Can we actually get into this?
Okay, if they can put the price decently, Nostalgia will drive it.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Nostalgia can drive it.
Do you understand?
Unless it's one show, one night.
It has to be one night
Yes.
in Canada.
No, of course.
Nowhere else.
One night in Canada. Make your price
Nowhere
nice.
else.
Same
Make
thing
your
with
price
Asake.
nice.
Same thing with Asake. One in the east and one in the west.
No.
Just one.
Just one.
What do you mean? What? No.
I promise you, he will not
Just
sell it
one.
out.
You
if
went
he
to
does
Davido,
two.
right?
Wait,
You know
so
Davido was just one in
the
Canada.
east and one in the west.
No. Let West come to the east.
Let West come to
Yes.
this, bro.
Yes.
Let West come to the will come.
Wait.
Davido was just
Davido
one.
was just one in Canada.
So Burna Boy was one in Canada.
No.
No.
Burna Boy is different.
Burna Boy is different.
Burna Boy was one in Canada.
No. Burna Boy was
Toronto, two in
Montreal.
Yeah. And then in December it was in Vancouver.
It was in Vancouver.
And I think he did two there too. No, it was just
Burna
one.
Boy. Burna Boy is different.
Okay.
Yes.
Burna Boy. So you had done this before. Okay.
Yes.
Burna Boy
But
is moving international crowd.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, P-Square is going to bring more nostalgia,
Gotcha.
but more African based.
P-Square is moving international
Not a
crowd.
lot. Not a lot.
Yeah.
No, not
What
as
are
much
you
as,
talking
not as
about?
much as Burna Boy. See, what I'm telling
Obviously
you.
not as much as Burna Boy. Come on. I'm not trying to compare them
No,
to
but
Burna
not
Boy.
as much.
For
There's
them-
a big
for
deal.
them-
This conversation that we're having,
for them to feel Scotia Bank, you know what I'm saying? Like
This conversation we're
they're
having.
not doing show in New York.
Wait,
They're not doing
wait.
Yes.
You guys don't put
nothing around. Like
respect
nothing
on
around.
P-Square's
I'm putting respect,
Wait
but I'm
now.
also being realistic.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
One show in the east and one show in the west.
No.
It's not gonna work.
Only one.
One show in the east and one show in the
I
west.
promise you, if it's Scotia Bank Arena
Unless you're doing
and
like
thing,
unless you're doing like
Square?
a banquet hall.
P-Square is selling out Scotia Bank Arena.
no.
How many?
No, we've given you the
How
condition
many?
to which you said.
If you want
13,000 tickets.
No, more than 13,000.
They are selling out 13,000 tickets.
Michael, if you want one in the east, one in the west, it can be Scotia Bank.
It can be Scotia Bank.
It can be History.
Phoenix.
It can be Phoenix. It can be anybody else.
P-Square?
Yeah. P-Square.
No, we know they don't deserve that. That's why let's
That's
do
the
one.
thing.
Let's put effort in there.
P-Square will not do 2 nights.
But
Will
the
not do
reason-
2
the
areas.
reason-
No. 2 nights. 2 nights.
Sorry,
2 nights is a
we're not
stretch.
do 2 locations. One in
Yeah.
the east, one in the
Yeah, it has
they
to be
won't.
one, man.
It
It
won't
has to be
happen.
one.
6 months promotion.
I don't think you're understanding. I don't think you're understanding how big that place is. For you to fill
But
it
what I
out
do
is
know,
crazy.
what I do know,
But what I do know is they'll put on a show.
Put on a fucking
Yes.
show.
Are
You
you
would.
gonna love it? You're gonna talk
100%.
about it, bro.
Wait,
100%.
love
wait.
it.
Guys.
We are, let's get to this.
Baby, calm down. Asake,
Right.
Yes.
right? Asake is the money and the vibe right now.
Yeah.
I understand that, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys think Asake has much of a fan base that as P-Square?
Currently, to be honest, it's
You know what's
it's
currently
comparable.
before just randomly?
I think so.
Yeah,
What?
It's
I think
quite
so.
similar. Right?
I promise you, Ashake's fan base is easily 30% of P-Square's fan base.
No.
No.
Do you know what you're saying?
I know,
P-Square?
yeah. No.
The whole of Africa is coming to Scotia Bank Arena.
No, they are not coming.
The whole of Africa.
What? When was the last time he did a
That's
concert?
an argument.
Forget the
now.
last time because they broke up and they just go back together.
Yeah.
Right? And even when they go back together, they were about to do a tour that got cancelled because of mismanagement. That tour was going
What
to
if
scatter
it's
everywhere.
not just mismanagement? What if things are now going
What
according to
happened?
plan?
Whatever happened.
Yeah.
But if P-Square comes back to say they want to come to Canada, they are 100. I can put.
The thing is,
I put Amelia's education funds on
we're
it.
agreeing with you in the condition as to it's one night in one location.
Yeah.
One night
In one location.
in the east and one night in the west.
I promise you that's not gonna happen.
No.
100% happening. No. What are you guys saying?
Igbo may not like going on
Nope.
like that.
P-Square.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now.
But anyways,
Come on now.
that's who you want to see P-Square. Who do
Come
you want
on
to
now.
see next?
We don't see. Like I have to choose someone who's going to sell at Scotia Bank Arena.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I know anybody that's going to sell at Scotia Bank Arena. Yeah, like other than Burna Boy. To be honest,
If you put a decent price on it,
To be honest,
Rema can.
Rema cannot
Rema
sell at
can.
Scotia Bank Arena.
No, Rema can't.
Rema cannot.
I think
sell-
Rema
It would have to be Rema and friends.
Rema cannot sell,
Rema and
especially
friends.
because Scotia Bank Arena is in Canada.
Yeah.
I feel like Rema sells out all these big arenas in like UK because the Afrobeat culture in UK is huge.
It's huge,
yeah.
Right? So you can't compare his performance there to here, right? The amount of numbers he will do in those places are huge. But here, he's definitely not doing. In
the same-
Canada,
yeah.
maybe in the US he might come close. But in Canada, nah, he's definitely not doing that number.
It's the same thing for the artist that I would want to see.
Yeah.
Which artist is that?
It's Daiju and Taiki.
Scotia Bank Arena?
Yeah, they will not sell it. It's not the crowd for them.
No
I
comments.
promise you.
No
Yeah,
comments.
it's not the crowd.
Oh, they are definitely not selling out. Come on now.
But I know they will not sell.
No,
that's why I
that's
said
what she
it's
said,
gonna
yeah.
go. I'm
Oh,
agreeing with you.
okay.
I would
Those
want
are
to.
who you want
That's
to see.
who
Yeah.
I would want to see, but I know they will not sell it because it's not their crowd.
Me, I know for sure.
Montreal though.
For sure.
Montreal though.
Yeah.
Scotia Bank
Quick.
Arena is made for P Square. That's why I mentioned is made. Those guys are performers. They are performers. They are rock stars. That stage is made for them. 2, nostalgia can pull them, can pull the crowd, so they can. So I'm putting them. They are my first like, yeah. Dre, how about you?
Wait, so let's go back to this.
No, we're not
No,
going
we're
back.
not
Dre,
going
how about you?
It's done.
Square?
It's done.
Dre, how about you?
Put some respect on them now. Come on.
We're not putting respect.
I'm torn. I think for me, anyways, I think it will be either Davido, or Flavor. I'd love to see Flavor at the Scotia Bank.
I would love to see Flavor too, but no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Say that, but like
Flavor's not doing anything close to it.
No, I know he's not.
Yeah.
I know, but just the songs.
But the question was,
Like,
is
think
who
about-
would you like to see?
Think
Okay.
about
Not
like
who do you think is gonna sell out?
Oh.
It's gonna be a
because
choir.
I was-
Actually, I'm
Bro,
saying
you
Flavor.
were thinking that
I
was
was
gonna sell out.
It's gonna be a
factoring
choir.
that. I was factoring that
It's gonna be
in the answer.
It's gonna be if Flavor is there,
Bro.
just like P Square. If Flavor is there, the whole arena is performing with Flavor.
Yes.
bro, man.
Yes.
The whole arena
It's
is
gonna be
performing with
a
Flavor.
cappella.
when I heard Lonely at the top
Yes.
on
A cappella.
what is it?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it sounded different.
Yeah.
The whole arena would be doing a cappella. 100%.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, man. Like, okay, so
He's back on the picture.
so now, Shems just gave me insights
But what?
on this question because me, I'm thinking the person I want to see perform there has to be capable
Of selling
or
out.
close to selling
Yes.
out,
Yes.
right?
But that wasn't the question.
That wasn't the question.
The question
really.
was just who would you want to see?
Oh,
Who
just
do you
who
want to-
Regardless of
period.
what, yeah.
Regardless of
We just mentioned
put that as my
he just mentioned,
justification.
he just mentioned that he
Okay,
wouldn't
okay,
sell it
okay.
out.
Justification. Yeah.
to be honest, Afrobeats artists. Maybe I don't know. The thing is,
Whiskey Day your match.
no, it was,
It's crazy how no one mentioned whiskey, but okay.
I would like to, but
I would like to see Whiskey, but I didn't put that there because I know he has made an attempt. Whatever is holding me back, as long as he gets through with it,
there's
There's
what
already
do you call
a stigma.
it? A closer possibility of seeing him.
Yeah.
than-
So and the people I'm mentioning are probably not going to attempt it.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of mentioned
okay.
them. So
do you,
Whiskey can
do
do
you guys
it.
think Whiskey can sell out Scotia Bank
Yeah,
Arena?
he can with the right push. He can.
How
But
many
he has
shows?
to-
How many shows?
He has to package it properly.
One.
He better do one.
Just one.
He better do
one
one.
show in the whole of Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
He better do one.
Okay.
Like as he is right now. Like he hasn't put out music in a while.
That he has that's the thing.
And
Not now.
Not
And if he's doing now,
Yeah.
he has to do performing all albums.
yes.
He has to do performing all albums.
He has to do what they call
Starboy- he has to
Eras
do
tour.
Eras-
He has to do Eras tour.
Eh, make
Just
no go
like
steal and they go
Usher.
sue
Just
am,
like
oh.
he has to do everything.
No,
that
but that's
he's
what
done.
P Square is going to do though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you package it like that.
But
That's,
we
that's-
said the same thing.
Yeah.
One night, one
night,
location.
Yeah.
No, I still stand by the two locations though.
No.
One
we're
in the
not
east,
standing. Don't stand.
one in the west.
Don't stand.
It's okay.
All albums.
It's okay. You can stand by yourself.
Because these guys have bangers. Oh.
No,
Bangers.
we're not doubting that.
We're not doubting
doubting
you.
that.
We're not
You
disagreeing.
get what?
The
Yeah.
whole of Africa is coming out for sure.
They
We're
can
not.
come for one night.
From Montreal
Yes.
to Sault Ste. Marie.
They go
They are
Sault
coming
Toronto.
here.
They go Sault Toronto.
From Winnipeg to Vancouver. They are
Oh,
going
no.
to Calgary.
For one
Now
night.
Winnipeg will come to Toronto.
Winnipeg will come to Toronto.
And everything.
Oh,
and
who are we seeing?
everything.
Was it not Calgary? All those people were seeing at the videos.
Yeah.
And
Travel
everything.
come is
And
an
everything also depends on the price that they drop on those tickets.
Yes.
Oh no. It can't be anything ridiculous now. It has to be something that's
knowing people and Scotia Bank history.
And the thing is, you can't make it too cheap. Because if you are booking a Scotia Bank, you are breaking bank.
Yes.
You are breaking bank.
But you also
now,
can make
if you spread shows,
scorching the bank.
Yeah, if
Rebo
if you book Scotia Bank, you're scorching. Yeah. Abido Shika. So you say if you now spread shows in multiple places, you are limiting the people that can buy tickets to which one. Now you've divided the crowd, right? If you now divide the crowd, you have a lot more work to do to sell a Scotia Bank Arena. Are you going to make money? That is why you want to do one, channel everybody to there. They know that they are coming to one route.
I don't think people will fly
P-Square
for
at
P-Square.
150 or 180. People are going to buy the ticket for 180.
Yeah, but people are not going to fly.
They will.
People are not going to fly.
Oh, so you're saying people are not going to fly?
No, it's not that serious.
So how strong is the nostalgia for you then? It'd be like you're now.
No. See,
you're stabbing your argument in the back.
Wait, now I don't think people are going to fly from Winnipeg and from Vancouver to see P-Square.
They would,
right?
If you are giving them one show,
given the right amount of time.
Yes,
they will plan it. They will make it a trip.
They should throw a twist in there that says the farewell tour.
A farewell tour.
And after the farewell tour, we thought about it. We love our fire.
We're coming back.
We're coming back. What? This is how they find out.
You know what, Toronto? We feel like we got more for you. One more for you guys. We'll be back.
They bring it back again. We'll be back.
I want to make an announcement. I want to, whoever is going to be listening to this podcast, if you take our ID, I just want backstage pass. So, give me.
No, give us press pass. We'll be pressed. With a press pop.
Yes.
With a press this in.
I'll promote.
Bro, you know this is Afrocentric. Come here, bring your artists to us. Oh, by the way, let me tell this to promoters. Come on now. Why are you not organizing for your artists to talk to backyard bands? They came from the backyard of Africa, Nigeria. Bring them. Let's come. We'll book suites.
Again, I don't see them go experience now backyard bands.
My agenda. We'll go get there. We'll get there. Next, they go want backyard bands. Very soon.
That's crazy, man. Man, we gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Man. This has been a blast.
Yo. Before we leave,
Yeah.
You don't want to go home?
No. I just wanted to say, please, guys, spell your names like normal people.
What?
Like, I'm tired of all these different variation of names, man.
Like Adafi,
we're just getting warmed up.
You know, saying Sarah with the H. Sarah has H.
But then Sarah has Sarah.
But saying Sarah with, not spelling your name Sarra because,
shit, there's that one.
Bro, there's like different version of his name. There's one realtor guy. There's one realtor poster that's by my house. Every time I'm passing, I'm like, this name doesn't look English. And then I eventually now heard him on radio, this thing.
Yeah.
I was like, it can't be. The guy's name is Trey. I think it's spelled like TRAH something. I was like, Trey.
Or like, is it TREIGH? You'll be like, it go make sense. So, like Ray.
I'll take a picture and then I was like, oh, this is Trey. Just spell TREY. What's all this? Many, just spell your name like normal people. Like all this, and I feel like it's black Americans that do that nonsense. Bro, black Americans are the ones that are doing this nonsense. All this remixing of names.
It's gotta be. We want bankable names now.
You want to be unique.
They have to beat the SU.
You get this advice where Dre give person. Well, it be like, you want when they search you, they find you. When they search your name, they find you specifically. Not be when they put your name, hundreds come, and they never see find your own. People want they unique like that.
Spell your names normally.
No. Not when everybody's repeating name.
Pro today.
Yeah, I have probable today. So Mona, listen to this properly, Okay. I'm sorry and I apologize mean the same thing. Except when you are at a funeral. Use your words wisely.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. That's I am sorry. And I apologize. They mean the same thing. Except when you are at a funeral.
Oh shit.
Use your words wisely, people.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is just big shout out to the people that put on the show, Asake. But we'd be remiss if we didn't come out here to just have fun with it.
Yes.
The show was great. We're glad to be a part of it on the different fronts that we were. We're looking forward. Looking forward to more. And we're looking forward to what the promoters end up doing with this. And good luck to them in Edmonton. Hopefully they took whatever experience from here, learned from it, and implemented that in Edmonton
and grow with it too. On their next show.
There's nothing without hiccups and bumps on the way.
The merch was fire though.
Yeah. Shout outs to Dre and them.
Don't implicate me.
All I say is the merch was fire. That's it.
But yeah, man.
Stop implicating.
Thank you for the opportunity, yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy because I think I and Greg, the way we got through it was we just kept calling each other all week. I think at some point his wife is like, "Yo, you talk to Dream when they talk to me." I feel like that's what happened.
Most of the time that we're talking is I think I was more in Toronto than because I was barely home.
Yeah,
I wake up in the morning, I leave, I'm coming back at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and then the next morning I'm leaving again 9 a.m.
That's crazy.
We had met him. We cozied up. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna get out of here. It's the number one comedy podcast. You already know the vibes. Shout out to the whole gang for coming through. Shemzi's back. Hopefully, she stays. We're just gonna keep it like that, man, and see how it goes. I go by the name.
Fingers crossing.
I go by the name because somebody's coming.
Yeah,
you already know. I go by the name Mr. Dre, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm signing out. Vibes Minister, sign out for us.
Yeah, signing out from this ministry is your minister Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patrician Ego, aka your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what's popping?
Let's get it popping.
Pop.
Use your words wisely, people.
Great shots. Please sign up for us.
It's Mr. Back-to-Back Classic. The video knows it. Bella just seen it. And Faces Award assigned it. It's your girlfriend's favorite videographer, Mr. Grekshots, GRAKESHOTS. Check me out on your online platforms. And you don't have to like me, just remember the name.
I think I'm going to add maybe something of my own. I'll figure it out somewhere, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by Mr. Dre, you're humble and gracious. I've been at Scotia Bank.
Yeah.
And you haven't.
Yay.
Baby, come now.
Yeah, literally calm down.
We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just stay humble and gracious. I'll just stay humble and gracious. I'll stay humble and gracious. Let me not get ahead of myself.
Because like the humble and gracious was not mixing
with that. Don't be gracious. No, I don't know about humble.
Powerhouse of the Powerhouse of the podcast. Please sign up for us.
It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour. We out.
Backyard bass, you are listening to Backyard bass. It's how we move, it's how we groove. Hey, hey.